and welcome. And now we're live. So, welcome to the stream. A couple minutes late there. Not sure what I'm starting off saying because I can't hear it. But happy to have you here if you're checking it out. Just going to do a quick audio check. All right, we got audio. So, started this on Sunday and haven't touched it since. You can see it there. We're up to the 6th bag, which shows up right here in the other camera, and there's 8 bags total. So we are about 2/3 of the way through this build. It does kind of look like we're much further, but maybe there's just a lot of intricate detail left to do here. So welcome, virtual VR here. We're doing a little different stream. This is obviously building a Lego kit that I got. Star Wars Slave-1 20th Anniversary Edition. Excuse me. And I am going to start jumping into it in just a minute. I just need a sip. I do have my Trivial Pursuit. If you want to take me on with some Star Wars trivia, feel free to chime in chat. And we'll do a duel. But if there's no one there, that's fine. Then we can get going. I have to pull out these loud bags, so I'm sorry if it makes a loud noise. And I just realized that I need a little bag for the tiny pieces when they're rolling, so I'm gonna jump away for a minute and I'll be right back. And the hilarious thing is, I think it's in here. Yes, there it is. I intentionally did that so I wouldn't forget having one. All right. Sorry if that was a little loud. So there we go. We got the container for the little pieces. And I'm just going to leave all that in there. And kit over and dump these out. Bag 6. Alright, so the bag 6 is empty. And now we have a little container, bag I got empty into here. Just to prevent everything from rolling away. Again, sorry if the crinkling is too loud on the mic. Let me know. Alright. That bag is empty. Now I can take out Boba Fett and Han. Stand them up here. So there they are, watching the build happen. So we are at our starting point for the build. 6 bag, and this is what it's going to look like when we're done. Let me just see what that looks like. Yeah, it's not super big on this camera, but I can certainly turn that and try and show. That's what it looks like. Hard to see all the detail, of course. But we're going to start building a piece here. And we will get going. So I need one of these. And I guess, where's the small one? Is that dark gray? Is that what they're? It's black and dark gray. All right. Put that on top of that. All right, moving on to step 151. I need one of these. Which one is it? This guy? Okay. Is that the right one? That is the right one. And let me put it as so. Now we get one of these green flat 1x. What the heck are we doing here? And then one of these triangular pieces in this direction. Oh wait, wrong direction. That is the wrong direction. Where is it? Huh. Oh, wow, that's weird. They separate them out differently. All right. Didn't know that. So now we're going to put this guy up here. And here. Hoping that this is roughly an hour-ish of a stream. Might be a little longer. We'll see. But certainly hop in chat if you want. All right, let's get on to step 153. This. I need a 3x1 black. I need what colors? That's light gray. And then 3x3. All right. So they show this being built in stages here. So I'm going to kind of follow along. This as so, and this like that. This on top. And now this somehow mounts, I guess, right there. Need some more pieces here. Now, where's this? If I needed this, this goes on top of here. Okay. Now we're good. Step 154, we need 2 of these green flat 1x3s. We need one of these guys. And then we need this weird guy. This is a unusual piece. Can't say I've ever seen that before. All right, and then we're just building out stuff on here. That's okay. There we go. Step 154 completed. That is looking accurate. Step 155, we need 3 of these. And we're going to flip this over and put them right here, I guess. 1, 2, 3. Flip it back over. Step 156. We need 2 of these grates. And then 1 of these tiny corners. Okay, this is tiny. What is this? What is the exact shape? Wow, there's some really tiny pieces in here. This looks like it's a dark gray. That is tiny. Let's see if I can get that on camera. And underneath, that's what it looks like. That's definitely looks like one of those pieces that the mold failed and they didn't build out the full square. So that goes, and that's a wobbly piece, right? Because it doesn't. So 1 by. Okay, so there we go. 156 is done. And now we are on to 157, which is mounting this on here. And as best I can tell, this clips into here. So those 3 clips that I just made. And I have no idea if I'm gonna do this right. There we go. All right, so it wobbles ever so slightly, and I think, well, I don't know, maybe the right angle is down. One of those 2 angles is probably the right angle. So now we can move this back out of the way, and we're on to step 158. And oddly, this is not mirroring what is on the other side. Interesting, okay. So we'll go with that. One of these and one of these. And now we need some other pieces. We need this, one of these, and one of these. And we're just going to fill out what shows up on here. Okay. Oh, that's not right. We have the wrong size piece because it is not black, it is dark gray. Check. Check, check, check. All right, so we'll migrate all these over. Thought my eyes were playing tricks on me. So there we go. Step 159 done. Now we're on to 160, and we need 2 dark gray. And there's another sticker coming up, which I am not going to apply. That'll be something for the very end. All right. Now, step 161. I need one of these tiny round black dots. And then we need a light gray 6 by. This goes on top. And this goes there. Okay. Step 162. This is dark gray. I need one of those. And then there's another right angle item. I've never seen one of these. Again, I just like showing off the pieces I've never seen before. That's the underside. And then this is the top of it. It's a little hard to get that angle there. So it's definitely a weird shaped piece. And that goes right here. Oh, that doesn't go like that. It goes this way. And this goes like so. Oh, that's not even flat. That can't be right. What am I missing? I'm missing a piece. They had me put 2 of these on. Am I supposed to have had 3? 1, 2. I didn't do that out of order. So there's one stuck on there. You'll have to trust me, it's there. But when I put that on, that is below the bottom edge, which I am not sure if that doesn't look correct. That does not look correct per the diagram. Let me just backtrack a little here. Yeah, it just shows 2 on top of the bottom. And there's not different sizes, right? Oh. Hmm. Sort of black. There's no black one. That is bizarre because they show it even. That is so bizarre. What? On step 162, they show it even with the piece next to it, but it's not. I'm now getting very confused. Oh, I have these on the wrong side. Okay, check. It's on the wrong side. Let's come back here. We got this turned this way, and then when we come over, and I'm going to have to use my nail to get this piece off. This is one of those frustrating pieces that stick together forever. I have no idea. Maybe this will help. Okay, and that did work. Interesting. Good way to get one of those off. Okay, so I put it on the wrong side apparently because they had you spin it, so they do show the spin icon. Now I'll spin it, and now I will put this on. Now we're good. That makes sense. That makes much, much more sense. Okay, we're good. Now we're going to get, which piece is that? Those. Light gray this, and a one gray. And that is supposed to finish off this whole piece. So we'll put this on first, then the great, and then the one-y. Cool, a little shape. Okay, now we have some very weird looking pieces, which I will show off in my hand if I can manage not to lose them. What is, oh wow, look at that. That is strange. Huh. That's definitely one of a kind. This is not going to pick up. So the bottom of this is just hollow, but the top of it, you can see it. Let's see if I can balance this without dropping it. Looks like a bar of gold, something like that, like a candy bar or something. And there's two little shapes you can barely see in that picture. And yeah, so it's definitely different. That's that one. Then the tiny one is, again, I can't even hold it between my fingers. Just have to do this. Hollow on the bottom. It's got like a D shape or a half circle or half oval shape. And that, we need two of those. So now I have two of them, and I'll match the picture here. One goes this way, one goes that way, and now the trick is making them look like they are one. Oh boy, that's tough. All right, and then this goes on top. Strange piece. Okay, that's what the final connection looks like. And now we need a 1x4 to slap on top. And now our last four pieces on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we take this gray, we put this on top, put this here, and then this there, and we mount it underneath. And that is the finished piece. So interesting on that side. And they show us placing this. I have no idea where here. Oh, mounting it right there. Okay, mounting it right here. Interesting. So that's what that looks like mounted. See that piece right there, a whole T-piece. Okay, so that is step 167. We're moving on to 168. Okay, I'm going to move this out of the way a little bit until we build something. We need one of these. I guess we have some large, look at that, that's a giant 2x4 flat piece. I don't know how common those are. I don't recall many that were bigger than 2x2. And then we need a 1x3 flat piece, and then there's a 1e flat piece. And we need some of those weird wings, which are, which side? This one and this, all right. And then we need this weird, that round dark gray piece. Oh, and there's another gray piece, okay. That is a 1x4. Okay, so these guys are all gonna go together. So first we take this, plop this guy on there. This guy goes here. The wing goes right below it. This goes right there. There's also a, oops, I don't know if that's right. That goes, yeah, it goes off by one, okay. And then this goes here. And where's this 1e? Oh, and then they show it after it's connected. Okay, so we take this. This goes like here. Oh, that doesn't fit. Oh, because it goes like this. Gotcha. There we go. And then the tiny green bit goes right there. And now you can see that that is starting to take shape. That's where that little one off is. And it's definitely looking nice. It's definitely gaining weight as we're going here. All right, so now we have, I think we're building the other side of this. Okay, so we're gonna mirror that. Let's get this out of the way. Start building the mirror, which is this and this. Okay, step 169 is done. Now we're on to 170, and then into 171. Okay, so this goes here, this goes here. 171 is done. 172, we need a few pieces. So we need black, we need this, we need this, we need this, we need a 2x1 light gray, right? Light gray. Yes, that is light gray. And that is, okay, so we got the right colors here. This goes on top of that, which goes on top of this right here. This goes there. This goes there. Okay, and now we mount it onto the wing. So there it is mounted. Now we're going to build the next piece. It's one of these other strange pieces, this, and then, oh, we need two of these guys now. And we're going to fill in that surface. So the first thing I'm going to do is this one, then the flat 3, then this going across, and then this going there. So it definitely looks like it's mirroring. I'm not sure if it's mirroring it exactly or if it's just kind of close. We'll take a gander as we get there. And now we need 3 of these. 1, 2, 3. We'll flip this over and we'll hang these just like we did on the other side. And that'll be the clamps that mount on. And it looks like we are ready in step 176 to mount this on. So I'll move this up. And we just need to line all this up. And there we go. So let's take a look at this view. Oops, turned. So yeah, it's starting to take on that familiar shape of the Slave-1 ship. Oh, I missed a couple pieces which I have to put on right now, and then I'll show it off again. So we need 2 grates, and then 1 of those tiny corner pieces. I jumped the gun, and it is here, and here, and then this goes right there. All right, so there we go. So now we're good. I accidentally left those little grates off, little decorative elements. So now when we look at this, it's looking sharp, and it does look symmetrical, so they match the colors up on both sides. Okay, finally done with 176. Okay, now we're off to, looks like build maybe a mirror of that piece that we had on the other side. So we're going to take this and this. And just start building this out, step 178 here. And then this. And then there is a couple flat dark grays. Just go here. They want a sticker put on in step 179, but we're skipping it. We want a black dot up here. And then gray 6. Okay, so we're done with step 180. We're now turning it, so I don't get confused this time. Putting this piece on top, and then this other weird little hanging piece next to it. So there we go with that. Continue building this. Need a grate there. And then a regular 1E. And now we have more weird pieces. So 1 of these, 2 of these actually. And how am I going to find that strange? There is the strange piece. Okay, so that strange piece goes on top. These 2 guys go right below it. I'll see if I can manage to align it. Definitely tough. I think that's pretty good. All right. Now we need to build the bottom piece. So we need 1 of these, 1 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. Take this, put it on top of here. Put this on the front. Put this behind it. And stick it underneath. And now we just need the regular 4. There we go. So now we have the mirror to the other side. I believe the next step is just going to be to mount this. Yes. So, hold this back in. And because this has 2 holes right here, we're just going to mount it on these 2 blue ones. There we go. So from the front, starting to look pretty sharp. Okay. We are all the way up to step 187. I think we're going to be using a lot more of these pieces that are left. So we need one of these. I need this. I need this. None of those. And now I will need, so 3 and a 1. And where the heck is this? Oh, it's dark gray. Dark gray, there we go. Okay, so we're building this piece here, which I will take a second to show. Oops, right there, that much better. In that yellow box. So I'm going to do this. And this is a mirror of the other one that we had before. I'll put this here. This down here. This here. And here. All right. And now we're going to mount this just like we did on the other one. On the other side. Oh, something is different. Where did yep, I didn't put this on. Oh, that is not the right spot. This is the right spot. So that there's just one open spot in the corner. And we put it here. And then put on that square green piece. And there we go. And that does in fact mirror the other side. So that piece mirrors what's on the other side. Okay. So now we're in step 188. We get some big pictures. Looks like we're going to continue putting some stuff on the top here. I need 2 of these. And I guess there's 4 of these. 1, 2, 3. 4. All right, so they have us just kind of moving this up one more on either side. And then I can figure out how this goes. All right, so that is now built, that little angled piece there, pieces. And now we need 2 more of those to go out in front, so like this, like that. So now we've kind of made it a nice round or square shape. It's rounded, it's very sleek. I like the look of it. You can see that it's very well engineered. Okay, so now I get 6 steps on a page, and I'm building what looks like some sort of turret. So I'm going to put this aside while I try to find all the pieces here. So we need one of these, and one of these, and this is a I think I've seen these before. I don't know about in this specific configuration, but maybe not. This I've definitely never seen. That's another one that I've just never seen before. Okay, so that just has us put that on there. And now we're going to get to the long sticks. And they stick out of either end here. And we're building what looks like a turret. And then we're going to grab this gray thing and put it in there. And now we need 2 black oneies. Those 2 black oneies go in there and go in there. Now I need, these are some more strange pieces I've never seen. Flat rings. Usually they have a pip on top. This one has a hole on top. And then we need 2 of these guys. Of course, we're going to put them on top of the green ones. And we are going to take this, and how do we put that together? Does it matter? I guess it does. Okay, so there. Put that in there, and then repeat on the other one. Okay. Now, we insert it in here. And there we go. There is what looks like some sort of turret. Do this. And we do this. Oh, and now I have to put another strange green piece on. Very unique. It's got like a fingernail. It's a single pip with a fingernail. It's very strange. All right, we'll put that on hanging down here. Are you working? Is that not where that goes? No, that's where that goes. It goes on top of that. Okay, just a little bit of effort there. And that is now the finished piece. Oops, come back here. So, yeah. All right, now I have to do that twice. So we got one of these guys already. I need this. I need 2 of these guys. Oops. I think I'm jumping the gun on some of this. Grab this. Grab this. Just follow it by the book. By the book. This goes on the end. Then we get 2 more black pips. On the end. And does it matter? I guess it doesn't. And 1 more of these green pips with a thumbnail or a fingernail. All right. And so there we go. We now have 2 of them. And these obviously mount, looks like right on here. Oh, look at that, that's so hot. That's awesome. That's so awesome. Give you some color to contrast that. And they swivel, obviously. Very cool, very cool. Great engineering. Just tell me that these 2 pieces go somewhere, because I have no clue. They have me doing more stuff. And, oh, we're into bag 7. So, somehow I have these 2 guys, and I don't know where they go. I'm going to backtrack and just make sure I didn't miss anything, because that's unusual. It's very possible that I missed something. I put them on top of those. Not very many places I could have missed putting these giant pieces, because everything was just kind of like the siding on this. Oh, I didn't hang it down the front. Oh, I missed that on the picture. So right here, yeah. So they want, oh, that's not even going to fit. That is not going to fit. It'll fit, I guess, if you really wedge it in. So I guess I got to pay attention and do this in order next time. Teach me a lesson. All right. So I missed that way back. So here we go. Let's see if I can turn this. So now the profile has this piece right here. I kind of screwed that up. I didn't notice it on those pictures. Yeah, but we are now done. And we are able to move on to bag 7. I'm going to take another sip here as I locate bag 7 start. And how long have we been going for here? Looks like 39 minutes here. 41 minutes. All right. So, I just don't want those to keep on getting wrinkled. So take that out of the way. Take this out of the way because I shouldn't need it. And these are all just the spare parts along the way that they've given us. So shouldn't have any need for those, but they're there just in case. So here we go. We'll get the 7th bag. Again, apologies if it's too crinkly. Check your mic or your speaker volume. And I'm going to rip it open now so you can warm. Okay, bag 7 is empty. And we have some very large pieces. These are enormous. Definitely not traditional pieces. I'm going to open up the small bag. Check your speakers. And that bag is now empty. All right. So let's have a conversation. This piece alone weighs half a pound. This is the most dense piece I've ever seen of Lego. This is 2 blocks high, I guess. Yeah, that's massive. I literally don't think I've ever seen a more massive piece of Lego. This is Duplo. Let's be clear here. This is Duplo. A little bit of a letdown that they would go to these extreme lengths, but maybe, well, I guess it does show on the picture, you know, it looks clean when it's like this, but you kind of wonder if they could have gotten away with smaller pieces. All right, so we're in bag 7 now. We're doing step 197. And I need to find the right length pieces here. We need 2 of these. I apparently don't need these giant green things, so I'm just going to shuffle them towards the back. I need, what is that, light gray thing there, and then a blue off center, and I need a bunch of, I need 4 of these, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I need 4 blue pieces. All right, so we're going to take this, put 2 of these guys through this way, and then 1 of these in the middle. Oh, does that doesn't even sit. What do you want me to do with that? That doesn't even sit. That's just loose. That's just going to fall out. What am I doing here? Making sure it's the right one. Yep, sure enough, it is. It is the right one. But they just have it. So I just want to be clear here. They just have it. This just sits here. It doesn't even hold very well. It doesn't hold at all. If I hold this upside down, it's just going to fall out. And they don't really even warn you about it. But okay, so I'm just going to build this. But okay, so now I guess they want this to go on top. Okay, this will hold it. Okay, there we go. That makes sense. I thought they had me putting it on the other side. That wasn't going to hold. And I don't think these are built the same way. So let me double check this work. Something is not the same. Is that it? I just shoved that forward? Okay. Yeah, we're even. Okay, so now I got to build 2 of those. Okay, okay. There we go. We got 2 of those. And we're going to mount these on the ship. Right here. Awesome. Okay, put the ship back again as we move on to step 198. Need this. Need a couple of these guys. Oh, I need 2 of these. Okay, 2 of those. I need 2 of these. 1, 2. Oh, now I'm going to need 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Where are they? 11, 12. Okay, that's a lot. That is a lot. Then we are going to make 2 things. So I'm just going to start doing this side by side. And grates all the way down. Oops. Whoopsies, got to pay attention to the direction. And look what I need again. I don't know how you get that off. What are you supposed to do to get that off? Okay, that'll work. That'll definitely work. Okay. Okay, let's pay attention this time. They're angled the other direction. Okay, we need 1, 2, 3 wide. So 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then we need 4 of these other weird things I've never seen before. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2 of those. All right. On the other side, we're going to mount this. And then we're going to do this. And this. Okay, so here, mount that. This. Mount these. Okay, built the 2 of them. And they are going to go on those. What does that show? What does that show? All the way on like so. Okay. So those are now mounted. Now we're building yet another sizable piece. This is going to be these hubs, I think. So we need some small pieces. These are weird. We need 1 of those, and we need 2 of these. Okay. And we need a long one, and this is 5 on either side. 1, 2, 4, 5. 1, 2, 4, 5. All right. And 2 black, 2 of these. And what color? That's dark gray lanterns. All right. I call these things lanterns. Don't ask me why. Black here. Symmetrical, it looks like. Yep. These on either end. This goes directly on top. And we need 2, 3, what color? Light gray, 3 by 1. Okay, through step 202. And we need 1, 2, and then 2 brown guys. We're just gonna start stacking stuff on top, I guess. Okay, some more weird pieces. I think we had, I'm not sure if we had seen these exactly, but so they're like that, and they're flat on the other side. It is a little bit like the, like this guy, but just not, it's 2 high instead of 1 high, right? And there's no hole in the middle. Maybe there's too many differences for them to be similar. I don't know. That on top, and a gray chewy. Finally, we need a green arch thingamabobber, and we need a gray. Okay, and now comes the big pieces. We need 2 of these guys, and they look like they're going to connect. Lasso. And there we are. We built our first wheel. The world's largest Lego pieces. Certainly made it easy. And I don't think it looks bad. It's just, it's a little counter to the Lego way. This is not the Lego way. All right, so next thing on step 207, I need some other small pieces here. What the heck is this? This. And then what the heck is that? Where is that? A strange piece. Tiny blue thing, and then what color is that? White, yellow, tan. And I just want to show off this weird piece here. So, yeah, a very, very strange piece. It's kind of got some hooks. It's like a T. A little hard for me to get that right angle there. And it's definitely a weird shape. They are creative. I'll give them that. So put this together. We do that. We do this. Oops, let's not fall to the floor and lose it. And then we need this coming off this side, this coming off the other, and the blue thing in the center. Little decorative touches. And we do this twice for each one of these, okay? So need one of these, need one of these guys. Need a Chewy, need this strange thing. Need a white dot, 20. And we need a blue. Okay, so this on top. And they don't, oh, I guess they do mirror. This does mirror. Okay, so I'll make sure I build this one mirrored. Let me just, yes, that one was built out there. It's on this side. Okay. All right. Mirrored. And now we have to attach them on here. That doesn't attach. What am I doing? It doesn't attach. There's nothing to attach. What am I doing? It doesn't fit. Oh, does that fit in the center there? Ooh, that is engineering. So this tiny, tiny little blue piece fits in to hold it down. That's minimal engineering for you right there. Maybe it's a little wobbly because of just that one point, but it does work. All right. So I think what they're telling me is do this all twice. Interestingly, they didn't. Oh, they did say to do this twice. All right. So now we've done one half. Put that back there. And we're going to repeat this all from the beginning. Two of these gray pieces. Do this. Okay. Black on either side. What the heck are these? No, it's not those. It's this and this. On the very outside. And I have a enter here. Where is it? There it is. Okay. This goes on top. And a couple of 1x3s. 2 4 gray pieces. That. And that. Regular. Oops, we need 2 more of these guys. Followed by this on top. this going to this side. And this going to this side. Followed by the two giant pieces. All right, so goes there. Oops. That goes there. Flip it over, and now we just have to build out this stuff again. So I need two of those guys, two of these guys. I got these two. All right, so let's get going on one of them. Grab the white pip. Blue nub. Okay, so now put that there, put that there. I can find that exact position. Where is it? There we go. So it's sleek engineering for sure. Saves space. They don't have to fill all this stuff in, and it provides it a little texture on there instead of being flat and round the whole way. Okay, so now we have both of those, and now we're going to mount them on. And there is no difference. I don't think they're both forward the same way. And these guys, I presume, where do they actually connect? So this, like, start all the way out here? Is that where they go? So I think that's where they are. This little gap here. They might, yeah, maybe they go in all the way. Let's try to put them in all the way. It does look more correct, but for some reason, it doesn't want to fit on that other side. Okay, I think we're good there. There we go. Look at this. It is taking shape. Look at that. Look at that. All right. So I hope everyone's kind of caught up on The Mandalorian, because one of the best things that happened on that show was the reveal of this ship. This ship survived, and I was so stoked to see it on the screen again. We are moving on to step 210. And this one looks a little confusing. So I need some of these guys. That's all they have me get. And then what the heck do I do here? I just put one, so I put them on the back side of this. It's very confusing. Here. I push this in, okay. And then over here, yeah, it's definitely recessed. Okay, perfect. It fits great. Doesn't show up very well, but okay. Now we can put this towards the back. It looks like we're building the last little piece here. And we're going to do this a couple times. So we're going to do this twice. So I'm just going to presume that I can figure out what pieces go where. This goes here. And this goes here. Okay, 2 of those. Now we need 2 of these. Another strange piece. So it doesn't show up so well there, but it's kind of got like a receiver end to some sort of clip. Some sort of pincher is going to pinch onto that. Okay, grab this, put this on that one, put it on this one. And now we need, oops, I didn't even clip it on all the way. Get some of these tiny little brown pieces, little triangle pieces. Okay. And we are getting down towards the end of our pieces here. Slowly but surely. Okay, so this goes on top. This goes in front. Repeat. Okay, and now we need 1, 2, 3, 4. This here. This here. And again. All right, so we're making like little clamp thingies, I think. That is through step 215. Now we need these, and we insert them this way, and then we grab 2. What are these pieces that I'm grabbing? Another strange piece I've never seen before. Like a handlebar with one of those little plus sockets. And we're going to mount it very specifically. Okay, hopefully that's exactly the direction it's supposed to go. It sticks out on the other side, so I'll have to assume that's the right way. And now we mount these. I'm going to try and do it from this picture. How do I mount that? What is that? What mounts where? Oh, right there. Okay, so. Okay, there's this handle clips into the red clips that are hidden inside here. I'll try and show you. You can see the red clips right inside there. That's where it clips into. I gotta put this down. Okay. It's a little tricky to position. There we go. But as you can see, that piece moves up and down. Okay. And now we just have some tubular pieces. Let's see what the heck we gotta do with these. These, 2 of those, 2 of the short tubes. 1, come on, 2, all right. So we take this, and this is like another strange piece. It's like a 3-way handlebar. Put that in one end. Put this on the other. Like a sleeve. Okay, and then we repeat. Okay, so, and they show it. I wonder if they really care about what's visible where. They do show it upwards. So let's follow along here. Oh, look at that. Is that actually gonna? Okay, that is gonna clamp in there. Very cool. Talk about sweet engineering there. So they do have this slot showing, so I'm going to show that slot, and we'll put this, drop this down into there. So that is very cool looking. Very cool looking. It's got the right angle on there. It did kind of pull it out a little bit, and then it just connects right there. But yeah, none of that moves anymore. And I believe that is the end, unless there's just like a little decorative. Nope, so that is it. And I don't believe that I missed any decorative pieces. All right, so we're up to our last bag. Hey there, Lego boy. Loving Mando Season 2, huh? It's definitely one of the best stretches of a TV show I've seen in a while. And there's more Star Wars TV to come. They're now starting to talk about Obi-Wan Kenobi, which couldn't be all that bad with Ewan McGregor back in the saddle. So, but we're gonna try and dive in and do this 8th bag and see if I can show this off. You can kind of see it already, but oops. So there's the ship, and they have us building a few more of the characters. So I will get right on that as I open up the bags. But again, if the volume's too loud when I crinkle the bags, don't blame me for blowing out your eardrums with this. Here it comes. This is it. Now that box is empty. Bag 8 is empty. And we have a bunch of these small bags, so let's get all these going. Bag is empty. That bag is empty. And I have my first completed figure already. Look at that, I'm fast. Han Solo in Carbonite, the classic character situation from Star Wars Empire Strikes Back. Awesome. And I'm guessing that he doesn't have anything like a stand, so you can't actually stand him up, which is just unfortunate. But let's try and put together the rest of these characters. So, I can't remember their names. Let's see. I'm going to look at the cover. Zuckus. It's been a while since I remember these names. And Zuckus has a weird cape bottom. I've never seen that before on any character. And it's one piece, no separate legs. Okay, and then his head. So, no, that's not it. Is that it? That is it. And he does not have anything else. but we will have to build his gun, which I'll do in a minute. All right, so next up is Zuckus, or that was Zuckus's forearm, and where's forearm's head? And somewhere in here all is their guns. So let's see if we can find their guns. This. And there's an extra piece on the front of that. And that looks like this. Okay. So there is Zuckus and his gun, and then Forlom. And his gun looks like a more traditional rifle. Wow. Actually have like a full rifle gun. That is pretty unusual, at least from what I've ever seen. And now we have our 20-year anniversary Princess Leia. This must be her head. And she has lipstick, which I don't remember if she wore lipstick in the movie. I don't seem to recall it, but I could be wrong. And her infamous hairstyle. Which way does this go? And then she gets the old style blaster. I want to show her off first. Look at that. Princess Leia 20th Anniversary Edition. She looks feisty and ready to kick butt. And there's that logo on the back. So very cool. And now I'll show off each of the others. This is a Forlom. Show off his back detail. Is he wearing underwear? What's that sticking up there? What's that gray stuff? And yeah, and that gun is definitely a little surprising that it is so accurate as a gun. I think Lego had a very anti-violent stance, and they didn't want stuff like guns, they didn't want weapons, and I think they changed that with Star Wars. Obviously, there's too much money to be made. And here is Zuckus with his double railgun thing, his weird cape, and his odd bulbous head. Very cool. And now all the characters are complete. And I'm not going to move the camera to see them. Maybe at the end I'll pick up a camera and make you all seasick. But now we're going to proceed with the final build, which doesn't look like too many pieces here. Oh, and something I'm going to do for Princess Leia as well is show off this base for Princess Leia. It says 20 years, Lego Star Wars 1999 to 2099, or 2019, Princess Leia. And I am going to actually just have her stand on the top. I'll put that there. And we might as well check out, because I didn't really show it off before, Han Solo in Carbonite. Very cool figure. Even though it's not a mini figure. And then this is what the inside looks like. And the inside almost looks like you could fit a character in there and maybe hold on to those pegs. So they must have maybe done that intentionally, and you can put Han Solo in there. So I'm going to take a second and see if that is true. Does he fit inside? Look at that. Look at that, boys and girls. He fits. He doesn't fall out. Very cool that they took the time to do that. It won't sit flat because his head is so fat. Everyone says that about Harrison Ford, right? But still very cool. Pry him out of there and put his gun back in his hand. He ain't going down like no punk. Not yet. All right, so let's get rolling. We're building a thingamabobby for the hood here. Might be the base. All right, get some of this stuff going. This. Boy, some of these directions are really simple. Here's a piece, there's a step, and then they might have oversimplified that perhaps. Okay, now we have some other strange pieces I want to show off. Again, not standard at all, not standard at all. I think there are pieces like this, but they're bigger. There's a bigger knob on there, or bigger, it's the reverse. Okay, so there's that, there's this, and we will start doing what? This goes here. No, that doesn't go there, that goes there, that goes there. Step 224, now we need some pieces here. I guess it's this piece, because it's the only one. And then we need how many of those? One. We need 5 of whatever these guys are. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll show this piece off because this is weird. I think they might have been around with Technics, but I'm not sure about this. All right. And then I need, what color is that? Dark gray, one of these. Okay, now we're following a little yellow box instruction for building this. Oh, is that blue? That's blue, not black. Okay, my bad. I grabbed the wrong color. Okay, so we take, well, that doesn't go through there. Yes, that goes in there and sticks into this. And then we put this on the other side. We take this and put it through here. Whew. Tricky. Oh boy. And then 2, 3 vertical, I guess. 3 vertical. Interesting design here. Yeah, these are super, super tight, so. Let's see that. The long stem is sticking out the bottom of there, and this is held very snug. It's not wiggling at all. Probably be impossible to take apart too. Okay, so we have that, and we just put it on the end here. Now we are going to do something different. Put this here, and what is it? So white 20, yes. Is that gray? What color is that? It's got to be tan. Yeah. Nope, that's not it. It's not that. It is a round plus hole thing. I don't even know what to call them. Okay. This just goes on the end. Or maybe not. Does that actually go in there? That doesn't seem like that's going to go in there. I don't want to break this. Does that go on there? Okay, it does. It does. Certainly feels like it's going to break, but okay. That's what I had just put together. That kind of goes on the end, which is a little weird. 226. I gotta find the right pieces. Why do I not have the right piece? Oh, there it is. Okay. And we need 2x4, 1x6, and one of these guys. A strange piece. One of these. And then a 1E. Regular 1E. Okay. So now we have like a set of toenails here on a 2E. What am I doing to put this together? Do this, hold by that on top. Put this like so. This on top. This, and then this there, and this here. And now we have to mount that onto here somehow, and I need some more pieces, I guess, but what does this do? This mounts even, I guess. Or is it one down? I guess it's one down. Okay. Need one of those and one of these. Put this on top here. And this goes here. Okay, another strange piece. Okay, let's grab this and show this off. Handlebar on a 2E. I've never really seen that before, and I need a couple of them. And those, where do those go? I guess they hang like this. Okay. Another one of these. One of these. And one of these. Okay. Where? That hang over? That's a little. Yes, I guess that works. And then where's the other one? Oh, there's no other one. I sent this. This goes here. So definitely lots of decorative bits on this. And now this looks like I have just a round piece. And they don't even have you measure it. Okay. Or show you the real scale. Whatever's. I'll just try not to lose it. Okay. And now I need some weird piece. Where is it? Okay, there it is. Like the piece that goes on the front of Zuckus's gun. And then another strange piece, claw of some sort. I need a couple of those. Okay, so in here we just put these guys. I'll show it off if I can. Just a claw on an arm. Maybe you can call it a wrench, I guess. A wrench is a reasonable description. Okay, and that, where the heck does that go? Oh, is this clamping onto that? Okay, that is clamping onto that. Okay. Fine. It's clamped. And now we have a whole bunch of pieces. Okay, one of these, this. One, two. One of these. Two of those. Is the mic back? Yeah, I think the mic is back. I don't know why I disconnected. It's done that before. Maybe it just has a interactivity timeout. Sorry, just sending a message to someone. All right, so continuing on here. I need to get some of these guys, one of those, one of these. And now there's another strange piece. Is weird flat dome thing. And now we need another double grip. Okay. So let's start putting this together. Oh, I need two of those, okay. Two of these grippers. One there, put that there. This here. There's no one-y. What the heck is that? There's, oh, okay. And these wings underneath. I guess I got the wrong one. There we go. That is matching our picture. Now they have pictures or, yeah, stickers to put on. I am not doing that. Grab two of these guys and put this on here and what looks like here. Okay. Now we come back over here and we connect it like so. Very interesting. Very interesting design. That's the underside. That's the top of it. Kind of its profile view. And I don't know if it's supposed to, but it does split apart ever so slightly. So probably not supposed to. Probably supposed to keep it together. All right. And I left off these two pieces, which go on the ends. Let me put them on and show that off. One more time. One more time. Yeah. So it looks a little bit sleeker like that, right? Got that sleek style. Okay, and now we are mounting this. This is one of the two wings. And this mounts underneath here. Oh, tell me this is not going to break. I'm not going to be able to get this on, am I? How far on does that go? I can't seem to put it on much further. This might have been a bad design. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. So, voila. We finally get the wing on. And it is, whoops, it is really shaping up. Really shaping up. Awesome. So now I guess we're going to be doing the other side. I just have us mirroring all these steps. So I'm going to start on that. Goes here. Goes here. Step 237. So we got through step 233 there by putting that wing on. Up to step 238. And it's not that one, it's this one. And we need what? 5 of these. 1, 2, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One of these guys, and one of these bars. Okay. Take this and push it through here, here. And this goes on there. Push this to the side. And 3 vertical here. 1, 2, 3. We'll just slide them on down. All right. That goes on the end. And now we need this guy to pop on here. Okay. Step 240. Now we are building this guy. The pieces I need. What is this? Just here. Claw piece. And then a 1E, regular 1E. Where is it? Right there. Okay. So this, that. Okay, it's coming along. Get this piece and drop that we do here. We put it like so. I feel like they just let me fail to put one piece on. All right, so there we go. And that is that. We are done with step 241, 242. Need 1, 2 of these guys. And then one of those, one of these. Here, and this hangs off there. Then we go get the post, put the post in, or stick, whatever you want to call it. All right, then we need this guy, 2 2 more of these wrenches. Oh, they look like wrenches. They look like robot arms, actually. Robot claws. Okay, and then we just grab on the end of this. Okay, next up, these look like light gray pieces. This on top. We need more of those. 1, 2. Get these guys. This and this. There. Oops. Over 1. Grill in the middle. Wings underneath. Not doing the stickers right now. Flip it over. And put these guys right here. Okay. That is now done. Okay. Perfect. And now we get to mount it on the side. Something isn't right. Is that supposed to stick out? Yeah, I guess it does. Okay. So put that right there. Very precarious having you do this with everything kind of already put together. All right, done. Done, done, done. And now we're into the cockpit. Okay, so this and this and this. That goes right there. Okay, one of these, one of these. I built this just as they show it. Yes, this goes over like so. And I need a green chewy. And it's like Yoda green. That's what I just noticed. We need 1 more of them. Goes this way. And then 2 of these guys. One here. And 1 here. Okay, so we're building stuff. We're building stuff. Okay, so now I finally need that. I need 1 of these. I need this. I need this. We need this and this. Okay, so take this, put this flat piece on. We're in step 253 right now. Put this here. This goes on the top. This here. And then what do we do? What is this doing? Which way does everything face here? Ooh. Cool. Very nifty design there to get like that tiny lip there. And then look on the backside. Got some special pieces. Undoubtedly, those are going to lock in on something, but we'll figure it out. Okay, so now we need probably do a little bit more similar stuff here. One of these, and one of these. Okay. That there. This guy here. And a green one this way. This here. This here. And this on this side. And so now you can see it is symmetric, almost. And I think I did this going backwards. There we go. So it's almost perfectly symmetrical. One side is gray, one side is green. But yeah. Okay. 2 more pieces. We are almost done. Boys and girls, we are almost done. 2 ones. It is happening. And before I keep going, did I miss a spot for this 1x4? I don't think so. I don't think so. But maybe it went under one of these things and I didn't put it on. No, looks. Yep, this all looks even. So that might still be needed. Yeah, it looks like it's still needed. Okay. So we put those 2 on. Now we need one of these. Goes in the middle. And these go on the side. How? Like, whoops. Wrong position. Right there. And then that way. Okay, and we're going to start mounting this. And it looks like it's pretty flush. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That is looking gorgeous. Okay, we get one of these. And this piece is obviously non-standard. Put that at the top. Mounted. Oh. You had to do that. Okay, that opens. And we put Han Solo inside. Then we now get the green bullets, missiles, whatever. And they do, in fact, go in there. And they give us what I presume is an extra one, because we're undoubtedly going to lose them. Yeah, and they show 1 spare. And they again say don't hit people in the face with it. And here we go. We are ready to rock and roll, people. So that is impressive. It's not what I anticipated for the build, but it is great. So the last thing I need to do is see about putting Boba Fett inside. I have absolutely no idea. There's only one way to make him sit, I think, so I don't have too many choices here. That's very weird that it would do that. Well, just see what we get. Hold on, if he's, so there he is. There's Boba Fett sitting in his cockpit, and then as it goes upright, you can see that he is now sitting upright. It's a little hard for me to show, but it actually works. And then the reverse, this is what they have you holding to fly this ship, which is similar to the old Hasbro toy. There's a big handle here that you held on to, but they definitely want to encourage you to fly the ship around. Incredible. And so, like I mentioned before, this ship appeared in The Mandalorian Season 2, and as did the actor that portrayed Jango Fett, who is now being used to portray Boba Fett. And he wanted to get his armor back, and in Season 2, he got his armor back and managed to get his ship back. So very, well, I'm sorry, he already has his ship, but so he got his armor back, and you got to see him fight. It was very impressive, and you got to see Slave-1 in action, so very cool. Very, very awesome model, and this thing is heavy. This is not a light model. It's so heavy that I am a little concerned about how strong this is to be able to hold it, but presumably they designed it, engineered it just right, so it's sturdy enough. So very cool. And the wings, I don't know if the intent, I guess the intent might be that they would just naturally open. One of them looks like it does, this one doesn't. So yeah, it's cool if you can make them automatically flatten out on their own. Sorry, I'm doing this way off camera. But yeah, it is sturdy. It is well designed. I'll show off. Look at that classic angles of this thing. And of course, this is well known that this is like a lamp, a street lamp somewhere in California that one of the, artists, special effects teams went and found it and thought, hey, I could make a ship out of that or something. So always impressive what ILM and the creators at Lucasfilm could come up with. So very cool. Very cool stuff. And it's cool that they have like the working seat for Boba Fett, and presumably the wings. If I put some WD-40 on there, it'll probably just work perfectly. But for now, I get the idea of it all, and the fact that they have the arm to hold it and fly it around. Very cool design. Now, presumably, and I have no idea, how do I even shoot these things? Okay, so they show this lever. Okay, so there is a lever, and I'm going to shoot it at this box. So it's shooting that way. Yep, there it goes. Very cool. I can't believe that works. Like, I didn't realize that there was a connection from there all the way down to where that thing is, but that is so impressive. That is great engineering, and so good that I couldn't even tell as I was building it that was going to be in there. But clearly there's just a couple blocks, and it just has to move just a little bit. So very cool, and that is controlled by those two red sliders. You just nudge them, and they release those missiles or whatever you want to call them. Very cool. And so there's that beautiful asymmetric look of the ship. A little bit worn and used, but I'm so happy that I have this. This is a beautiful model, and probably sit on my shelf for a long time. But yeah, I got the weapons going and everything. And if you saw The Mandalorian Season 2, you got to see him use his sonic, I don't know what he calls it, sonic bomb or sonic mine. Very impressive stuff. So that's that. One thing I'll do is as I put this down, we'll just see about getting Han Solo out. How easy is it or hard? I guess you just kind of gotta reach in and grab. But yeah, it does. It's usable. You can get them in and out of that. Very cool. I do wish that there was like a stand that you could have for this, but we're not quite done yet. I definitely wanted to celebrate kind of putting that all together. We now have to put together this stand, and so I put her on this earlier, but let's just, so we need an arch, we need this, we need another arch, go there, one here, 1x4 I mean, 1x4 here, and then the 2x4, I guess that just goes underneath. I don't really make that clear. What is that doing? I feel like you just want to offset it so that it is a little sturdier. That's just my take, but if you center it, then it's not holding these pieces on the end together, but then we can now stand Princess Leia there. And that is the final picture, boys and girls. And I will hold this up in the other camera too. That's what it looks like. And we'll come over here and I will show this off. Try and get in to see as much detail on the drawing as you can. And obviously the figures. Yes. There they are. All done. All done. No disintegration. Yep, I will not be dismantling this model for a while, and now I'm just looking through the back of the manual. This is something that I can't say I've done in probably 30 years, because most manuals probably didn't have anything like this. Yeah, they show off the figurines, which obviously the only way to get the figurines is to buy a specific kit. And some of these, yeah, they're doing something weird with the like digital drawings of the characters of the minifigs, because their legs are moving in strange angles and everything. Might be really cool to see that, but yeah, I'm seeing some sets here. They show some Hoth sets, some episode 1 and 2 stuff here. And yeah, so this, oh, and then this looks like this is the new series. Yeah, I don't know which ones of these are all new. Maybe a couple small sets are new. Darth Maul in there, and now they have like the index of all the parts, and so presumably you could order replacements or something like that. I don't know if they have replacements for everything, or if they only have them for like the normal pieces. Like if you needed a Leia body, I'm not sure that they would have that for you. But they did never explain what this visor thing was on Boba, and I don't ever remember seeing this. So I'm just gonna jump back to the beginning of the build and just see what. Yeah, so they do not show a single thing. But I'm gonna play around with him right now to see if it, oops, see if it's like a natural fit on his helmet, some sort of visor thing. I guess it's nice that they gave him multiple, but it's just bizarre. And it doesn't look like it would go on any of the other characters. Just bizarre. Like, I, I don't get it. So it's now mounted on him, but does anyone have a clue what this is for? As far as I know, this is the only place on the figure that this can fit. And it literally makes no sense. He never had anything like this on. As far as I know, maybe there was a single cockpit shot where he had something like this on, but I don't even remember seeing that. It hasn't been on The Mandalorian. Of course, this isn't about The Mandalorian, but I just don't get what that piece is for. I appreciate if it's just meant to be, hey, here's a random thing that you could put on instead of the viewfinder. Maybe after you lose all four of the viewfinders because they're very finicky and tiny, and kids will want to have something else to attach to Boba's head, but it just seems strange. So a little curious if there is an explanation that people know about for that. I'm just going to see if I can put him back in his seat. There we go. Cool. So yeah, just a little strange, but I am still extremely excited to have completed this build. That was a blast, and I haven't lost power in my camera yet. So there we go. Stand up, put this back in the camera. View one more time. It is a very sweet build, and you know, I would have figured that 1,000 pieces would be much bigger, but it's clear that they make a lot of small and tiny pieces today to come up with those counts. So still, it's a beautiful model, and definitely looks like the ship. And I think they have some nice touches with the auto balancing features, and the shooting missiles. That's very cool. Great decorations all around, right? Great decoration. Holding this out of the camera. Great decorations all around. Look at the detail on this guy. It's always like a little bit of a letdown. Look at the bottom of the Legos, but this doesn't look too bad. They have to kind of keep that bottom stuff showing like that. A little style, right? But yeah. And then what else? We can kind of look at it from the rear. And so I don't know if this is what it looks like on the screen with this hollow area here. I thought it was more filled in there. So again, just could be my recollection that it was more filled in there. But still very, very cool ship. And Boba is doing his thing. And I get to fly it all day long now. And that sound that those mines make is incredible. It sounds so cool. The sonic mines or whatever. Blah, blah. Very cool sound. They did a lot of good work on Boba Fett and Jango Fett. So there we go. That's it. Well, if you did check it out, appreciate it. So, I didn't know how many hours this would take. It's good that I got this one out of the way first, because there will be more. And this kind of gives me an idea of how many hours it takes to do a certain number of pieces. And, I could presumably count out how many steps there are, although I'm not sure that the steps really matter as much. So all in all, I think this took, I think it was 3 hours for the first one, and this is now up to how long? We're up to 2 hours. So 5 hours total for 1,000 pieces. So 200 pieces an hour, roughly. And so that gives me an idea of how to pace out these streams in the future. Like I said, I will have more of these, and glad that this went smoothly and I didn't lose or break anything in the process, including anyone's eardrums that were listening to the crackling of the paper. So I know I did say I was going to put the stickers on last. I am not going to risk doing that on camera and screwing it up, because I'm not going to have anyone laughing at me over that. But I will be putting them on. I just want to make sure that my hands are clean. I look at the surface, maybe I have to wipe off the surface of where the stickers go, and then I will put those stickers on, and I'll at least post something on Twitter with it. If not, maybe I'll update the thumbnail of this video or something to have the completed model showing. So, yep, so that's that. I do think it was cool that on a, what I would call a maybe more expensive model, that they gave this piece. This is very cool. Handy. It worked every time I needed it to unstack those tiny pieces that are always really impossible to get apart. And so very cool, very ingenious little tool, and it works perfectly, even though I thought there's no way this is going to work as much as as well as they claim, but it worked fine. And we got a bunch of spare pieces in here, so that's cool. At least I am pretty sure these are all spare pieces. It's possible I've missed something here and there, and I should probably go through and double check for anything, like if there's supposed to be pieces on the outside that I missed. I certainly don't want to leave it looking incomplete. But yeah, overall, loving the design. I was just checking to see if I had missed anything, and I think I did. I think I found where I was missing something. No one would have known had I not admitted it. Right there. It was right on that wing. It was making that wing smooth. And there could be other pieces as well, so I'll look to find that, and then probably just put a picture up on Twitter or something of it completed. So that is that. I'm going to end it here. Thanks for coming and checking it out. I'm certainly psyched to do these builds. If you like seeing these Lego builds, please subscribe. Come check out the streams I do for them. And if I do catch some people in chat, I do have a classic trilogy Trivial Pursuit, and I figured that we can mess around with that, could kind of challenge people to beat me at trivia and stuff like that. So that said, I will have Boba Fett sign off here. Adios. It's not worth anything to me dead. All right. Take care.